Hello, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel, the Slipstream Show. Now that the testing is over, let's review the F1's testing across 2 weeks of Bahrain and 1 week of shakedown. Let's analyze which team did maximum laps and try to analyze what could be the pecking order. Here is the data from all three testing with number of laps teams completed across 3 weeks and the fastest lap by each team. Will this be the championship order? Let's try to analyze and rate each team's performance. At number 11, looking at the data, Aston Martin doesn't look promising. It's a no-brainer. They had so many issues, they could hardly complete even 500 laps, did not test their boost mode and overtake also. They wrapped up their session well before anyone else. Number 10, Cadillac. New team on the grid, but they have experienced drivers, but they struggled a lot throughout. If you look at the fastest lap table, they were 3 seconds slower than the top car. That's a huge gap in F1 team's term. Number 9 will be the Audi team. They ran 950 laps. They were like 7th fastest car, but however, this is their first season as engine manufacturer and they will have plenty of work cut out to make it work. That lack of experience might catch them at some point in this season. Number 8, I'm going with Racing Bulls. They were looking good in week 1 in Bahrain, but somewhere they lost the track, I felt. But that car looked a bit tricky to drive as well, and I'm rating them at number 8. Number 7 will be Williams. The car ran very well and they collected a lot of mileage. Although they missed the shakedown, they recovered well. However, they were like 9th fastest car, but they have 2 experienced drivers and they are powered by Mercedes engine. So they might start the season slow, but they will not be at the bottom of the table as many are predicting. Number 6 will be Haas team. Haas looked a balanced car and they clocked second highest laps. They collected plenty of data to analyze. They occasionally struggled, but they are looking good overall. My number 5 will be Alpine. I'm guessing this team has made a huge stride this year, and with Mercedes engine, they are looking promising. They were one of the teams to clock 1,000 plus laps. Their pace looked solid and they looked faster than the Williams. Number 4. I was a bit struggling rating this number 4 between 2 teams. One is McLaren and Red Bull, but I'm going with McLaren at number 4. But looking at the car and driver, I still feel they'll win a 4th fastest car. They had the 3rd fastest lap, but I'm guessing that's because Red Bull had a lot of their pace and probably turned down their engine after week 1 as many predicted in the paddock. Number 3, Red Bull. After day 1 testing in Bahrain, they raised eyebrows of many of their competition, including Toto Wolff, who said they are faster by like 1 second. That might be an exaggeration, but that team surprisingly looked great. With Verstappen as their lead driver, they might be fighting for wins and podiums. As I said, they might be hiding their pace, I suspect, and won't be surprised if they come out as a dark horse. But for now, looking at the data, they are my top 3. Number 2, Ferrari. Will this be a Ferrari year? Will the long wait be finally over? Time will tell that, but looking at the car, they look good. They came with innovative concepts like inverted rear wing and winglet behind the exhaust. Irrespective of that, their pace looked solid and they were quick. Both their race pace and quali simulations were top-notch. And if you saw Lewis Hamilton's practice start on day 2 of the second week, they probably are better prepared for the start procedure, as teams like McLaren were asking if I had to bring changes to the procedure. All in all, they'll go back from testing as a happy team. My number 1 team will be Mercedes. They clocked more laps than anyone else. Except week 1 in Bahrain, where they were having some issues, they looked solid car. They're known for sandbagging their pace, and if they have more pace than what they've shown already, then it's game over for other teams. We still don't know if the compression ratio issue is going to hamper their progress, but irrespective of that, they looked like a complete package. So those were our top 11. Race weekend is like not far away. Teams will be busy looking at the data, and in no time we'll be racing in Australia, and we'll come back and review or preview the Australian Grand Prix, and we'll see where we land. in Australia when the lights go out.